Hello, how's it going? I want to start today's episode off by showing what I think is probably the best spaceplane I've ever built. It's really unique, and it launched up this thing into orbit last time, which is a full orange tank. So let me see if I can show you. Put an entire orange tank in here. It launched it up to orbit. And so now we're just going to try to dock with it and just have one of these things in orbit with fuel, you know. Actually, maybe not. I forgot to put life support on this thing. Yeah, we'll bring it back down. Yeah, but let me just show you what it's like taking this thing to orbit. Also, one cool thing I want to show is that it actually has VTOL capability too. We're not going to do that yet because it requires a lot of fuel, but we'll do these engines. And yeah, this thing flies actually. I was originally making this maybe this thing is serve as like a weight shuttle. Really Reaper's kind of looking flying space planes is pretty tricky. They take a lot longer to get forward than the rockets. Once you get like the positive feedback from the reinforcements, it gets going pretty easy. I think the trick is just a high thrust mission, which can be kind of hard to do with very big cargo planes. And also, it won't be VTOL, you have to make sure as much of the fuel tanks in cargo being in the center of mass as much as possible. So if you take up the cargo, take up the fuel, it doesn't change the center of mass, which is why you can't have people have to take them back into just follow through. We have to give the birds considerations just to stabilize us. The way I like to make this look now is like a camera screen. So that way we actually get to do the part of it. Depends. You can't access the storage, you can check it, but you can faster, these things are scramjets basically, so the faster they go, the more thrust they get. The more thrust they get, the faster it goes. Thrust goes. Now our thrust is starting to fall off, so back flight is what happened. That was really cut now, and then we'll just try to glide up to orbit in the most aerodynamic format. I guess what I could do is I could set the intakes to close with the thing, because I think that decreases drag. So as you can see, our speed is, we're slowing down because of drag from the atmosphere, but it's in a pretty good situation right now. Yeah, there might have to, we might have to end up putting fuel into this tank when we load it up. Yeah, we use a lot more liquid fuel than oxidizer, so maybe we'll need less liquid fuel for these missions. I'm still kind of working out the kinks. But you need the oxidizer for VTOL flight, especially. It's got solar panels here. We'll probably replace these with RTGs once we unlock them. Two to 5, we have that in our Delta V. Yeah, I think we just flew inefficiently this time, because last time we got like a full orange tank up here, you know. This thing doesn't have payload anymore. Let's design for Lathe, which is a little better about SSTOs than Kerbin. So. Alright, we're in orbit. Who wants to go on EVA? Collect some samples or something. Billy Bob Ming, the engineer, will be the first to go. Still working out how we're going to load payloads into this thing. Look how massive this plane is. Billy Bob, can we get a engine check? Just light it up right now. Kill him. Here's the docking port. I was gonna try docking this thing, but I guess we'll just bring it back. This episode is getting a little longer than I thought it would be. We need experienced engineers when we send them to Lathe. We'll probably end up sending a bunch of rookies too, and then we'll rotate them home and then send them back again, just because I only want to do Lathe missions. I don't want to do other missions. Kind of boring. Alright, let's see. Let's get landing guidance up. Land at target. Try to land near the target. With some delta V left over. Like this thing can fly too, so we have that. It's got like no fuel left. Oh my god. Save the fuel. Oh, this is gonna be a disaster. I have not tested re-entering this thing successfully. I just left the other one in orbit. It was a drone, so. God, it's so low. Yeah, maybe we'll put more fuel in this thing. I just want to make sure it can VTOL too. I don't know, maybe Lathe will be more generous. We'll see. Also, please don't die in your entry. That would be terrible. Cool angle. Yeah, less oxidizer. More liquid fuel. Able to load this up with liquid fuel, and only this. Yeah, completely drain liquid fuel from these guys. Yep, these are the vector engines. Show you how this would work. We don't have enough fuel to do VTOL landing with the vector engines though. So. It's got lots of wing area. It's actually pretty good at gliding, but it carries a ton of inertia, so it's terrible at braking. Yeah, but you can realistically land this thing on pretty rough terrain, especially with the VTOL engines if you had enough fuel for it. Yeah, maybe we'll like fill this thing half with, I don't know. I designed it so that these tanks would have to be filled. Yeah, just these ones. So the big center one, and then the things next to it. That was the design. Alright, so maybe we'll start doing kind of like an S-turn. Just slow it down a little bit. Make sure we don't heat up too fast. Like, especially when at like 30 degrees or something ridiculous. And we're going in pretty aerodynamically just so we can, what's it called? Maintain momentum and accuracy. But, you know, well, please don't flip out. That'd be the last thing I would need in this craft for it to apparently be super unstable. And apparently it is. Oh, God, I thought this was perfect. More fuel in the front, yeah. This is terrible. I hope they don't die. This was supposed to be like a really nice, because like the last mission went picture perfect, you know? So this was supposed to be that picture perfect mission again, but for the audience. And to get these guys some training, but it looks more like they'll die. I mean, it's probably a good thing that we find the flaws in our design before we go to lathe, rather than after. We can come in on the mountains. That'd be the worst. Please don't die. Please just land normally. I don't even care if it's anywhere near the runway, just land like a plane should land. Alright, let's see, VTOL. Put it all in, or stabilize it. There we go. That looks stable. That is a stable plane. I wish it had enough fuel for the engines. We may need to dive because it looks like we're gonna have a low terminal velocity. Also, I think we probably need to add more tanks lower. Point down, straight, head down, head down, head down. Come on, gain velocity. This thing flies a lot better when it has fuel in it. Oh no, they're dead. I'm calling it now. I don't think they're gonna survive. Come on, head down, get in the thick atmosphere. There we go. There we go, got the velocity vector with the... So where's the surface info? Let's get up to 200 meters per second if we can. That appears to be where the sweet spot is. So low in fuel. Nope, not too aggressive. Not pitch up. Let's see, is it 9? Yep, it's 9. Wow, it's not looking good. I'm gonna need to slow down kind of fast. Okay. Oof. Good job. Alright, let's go. Let's bleed off the speed. I don't like this hill we're going towards. Yeah, it glides really nicely actually. There's a ton of lifting area. Landing on like the downward facing hill is the worst. You know, you just gotta keep flaring up. Every time you flare up, you know, lose a ton of velocity. You need that velocity to make sure you're flying. Oof. That would be incredibly rough in real life. Okay, well, relatively successful mission. They went to work and came back. Yeah, ordinarily I have more fuel left over. I guess I was just flying really inefficiently or something. You know? Yeah. So thanks for watching.